Welcome to another In Wheel Time podcast, a 30-minute mini version of the In Wheel Time car show that airs live every Saturday morning, 8 to 11 a.m. Central. From the Sugar Shack Studios in Houston, Texas, USA, it's the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, we get a preview of the Stellantis Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram show.
All right.
At the upcoming State Fair of Texas with Kimberly Schultz. Jeff has the cruise in and events calendars, and we'll have the stories making automotive news headlines this week. Howdy, along with Mike Out of This World Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad you could join us on this Saturday. We really appreciate it. Let's just get right to it, shall we? I haven't spoken to her in
long time.
Almost 2 years. Kimberly Schultz, it's great to see you.
Thank you. It's good to be on the show.
Well, thanks. We appreciate you taking the time. You know, she sends out these wonderful press releases, all professional and stuff, because, she is a representative.
She sends those to you?
Yeah, believe it or not.
Oh, my.
That's what I do that's what I do. My work for a living there.
Yeah, exactly. And she does such a great job. And I thought, well, I'm not going to make it up there, but at least we can have her on to talk about the cars. It's a press preview thing, which is the day before the State Fair opens, which, by the way, is next Friday, September 27th. And
right.
So they got to have this big press thing going on there on Thursday, the morning before. And are you going to go, Mars?
Yeah, I'm gonna get up there.
Mars is going to go.
It's been 5 years, but I'm going to go.
Okay. So at any rate, I'm thinking, well, wait just a minute. She's got all of these vehicles here. Why don't we just have her on and talk about all of the vehicles that Stellantis is going to show? So I'll let you any order you want to. And I'm thinking, well, let's just go for it. Let's talk about them.
Well, I mean, the show, the show itself, it's the longest running auto show in the country. And State Fair numbers say that about 6 million people come through those automotive show spaces. And so it's really a great investment for us. And we, people really enjoy what we put on display. And we try to do some really fun interactive displays as well. So you're in the fair setting where it's, fun to not only look at the cars, but like experience them in special ways. So the lineup is great this year because we have 3 entirely all new vehicles. And this is the first time they've even been in Texas. So people who are heading up from Houston to the show are really going to get a great experience, at least in the Stellantis displays. For our Ram, Ram has that big outdoor truck display in the truck zone. And we're going to have our new Ram 1500 RHO, which is our off-road truck. This basically is kind of like a TRX replacement since we're not doing the TRX anymore. It's got heightened off-road capability and a really aggressive appearance. And it's the best value for more horsepower per dollar at like $129.60 per horsepower. So it's
540 horsepower. I'm thinking I am all into that.
So yeah, more than any other off-road truck. So, and then what coincides with that vehicle is we have our RHO Thrill Ride. So that's the Ram 1500 RHO Thrill Ride. And it's literally a mini Baja course that we set up at the State Fair. And we take people over these berms. You literally get air. And it's like 55,000 square feet, but that's not huge for a big truck. But what the engineers can do in that small amount of space and the number of jumps that you do in the vehicle to get air, it is a really thrilling experience.
So obviously you have actually taken a ride in this. Did you squeal like a little girl in the back seat?
Oh, you bet. It's all fun. And you're just amazed too, because there's people lined up in front of you when you're jumping over these berms. There's people waiting in line to get into the truck, and you're thinking, how can this truck stop in time before we run into these people? But the course is well designed, and it's just a thrill because you're just amazed at how fast you can go in such a short amount of time in a small space. And so, Mike, when you come to the fair on Thursday for the media day, that thrill ride is going to be open for the media from 8 o'clock until noon. And so I would encourage you to come early, come like at 8, and you can actually experience it. Because the RHO hasn't even been launched yet. So
when is it scheduled to be launched?
Just later this year.
Gotcha.
Later this year.
Yeah, okay.
So it's coming up soon. But this will be an opportunity for you to get in it before really anybody else has been able to ride.
Will the Dodge dealers, are they taking orders for this thing yet?
Oh, that's a great question. I am not for sure. I'd have to get back to you on that.
It's okay. I just thought I'd throw it out there.
Now, you won't be able to drive it, though, Mike, because I know you're used to driving.
Well, I know, but I would
You don't want Mike Mars to drive this car.
Take an insurance policy on every spectator there.
But like you say, if you've got engineers and stuff that are going to be driving, they're going to show me or everybody, they're going to show a lot more capability in that short amount of time than even I could try and wriggle out of it.
You're not allowed. You are not allowed to drive it. Well, I ain't riding with you anyway.
No one is.
Yeah.
I'd want to see his license.
But that's,
I have to have a license?
That's one of the really fun elements. And then for Jeep, we have got our all-new Jeep Wagoneer S, which is a beautiful luxury all-electric. It's Jeep's first all-electric vehicle offering. It's got sleek design, very aerodynamic, lots of state-of-the-art technology, 4x4 capability. It's just a beautiful BEV, and that's going to be on display too. And we're actually going to be presenting that. So, Mike, you'll get to go to that press conference on Thursday. Okay. And then indoors, we have. Oh, and one other special thing about Jeep is Jeep has a display outdoors this year. So usually it's just the trucks. All the Ram trucks are out there in that area, and now this year we've actually split that space between Jeep and Ram because it just, the Jeep brand deserves to be outdoors too, and so we'll have Jeep a really nice Jeep lineup outdoors too in that area.
The one that I'm just going to say, this is the one that I'm all goosed up about. The Dodge Charger Daytona. Yes.
That's Dodge's first all-electric vehicle. And in fact, Mike was just in the Hornet. I believe that was the RT. Was that the hybrid you were in, Mike?
It was the RT, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's Dodge's first, hybrid vehicle. And now we've got our all-electric coming. But now this... and this vehicle is just beautiful. The photography, the photos that you see don't do it justice. And so I think you guys are going to, Mike, you're going to really enjoy seeing it in person because then you see just it's just very well crafted. It's still, even though it's all electric, it still pays homage to the Dodge brand in beautiful ways. And it's still going to keep its throne as the world's quickest and most powerful muscle car. And, that's where electric, as much as some of our Mopar fans are sad to see the Hemi go away, this is electric motors allow for some incredible levels of performance. And that's we're introducing the Dodge Charger Daytona as an all-electric first, but then we do have ICE models coming out, and we're going to use our Hurricane engine lineup for that. And I think
this electric vehicle, I understand, has 670 horsepower.
Yeah, it's amazing. It really is, and it's just beautifully sculpted. Like when you see it in person. It's just does a really, really good job of paying homage to the brand and staying true to what it's all about. And even though we're moving electric, I mean, we all have to do our part. And as beautiful as that Hemi was, we pay a lot of credits on it to keep it on the road. And so we really have to. The brand, needs to start moving towards some more efficient ways of producing this power.
Now, Kimberly, I've got it, huh?
I'm going to send you pictures.
Oh, shut up.
Well, that's 670 horsepower. Is that's intense.
Well, yeah, to say the least. And I also understand that the Dodge boys and girls have been working on making it sound like it's got other power sources. I don't know how else to put it.
Yes. And in fact, I was going to see if I could play a video for you guys, but I don't know if the sound would come through, would it?
Well, we've never had one with sound, so we could try it if you want to play it.
I mean, if I played it, well, you'd have to share. I'd have to share my screen, huh?
Probably.
We don't.
Okay.
We don't.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll tell you what, I'll record it up there and send that to you, too.
You can do that, or you can have
Yes.
Kimberly send you the video, and we can play it next week.
No, I want to send you. I want to harass you.
You
from
know
up
what?
there.
Just bring it back with you.
I don't need this harassment, Mr. Mars. But anyway. All right. So Dodge Daytona, the Wagoneer S. What else?
We'll have the Fiat 500e there. And I do have one of those in the press fleet, which we need to get to both of you all, because you would be so surprised. Yes, it's a small vehicle, but once you sit in it, you don't feel like you're in a small vehicle at all. It's super fun, really well designed, just a fun car to zip around in. And for many people, that 500e, at least in Texas, is a second vehicle. Because the range, you can't drive to Dallas and Houston on one battery with it. It's meant for city living. But, it's just so fun and just really beautiful. And then Alfa Romeo will have the Tonale there. I know, Don, you just got out of the Giulia.
Oh, my God. That Giulia. I was shocked and surprised. And I was actually more shocked and surprised that you didn't call me and say, now, Don, you're going to have to tone it down in your driving habits because of all the horsepower and fun. That is one bad to the bone car. Oh, my God.
I know. Isn't it? It's beautiful Italian designed. It's the powertrain is amazing. The way it drives, it's just.
Yeah, I was totally shocked in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fabulous. So the Tonale is just a mini version of that, and
now you do know
fun.
what I call that on this show, don't you?
No, what?
A toenail. It's spelled that way, Tonale.
Oh my gosh! No, my goodness, it's terrible.
Looks like you're not getting that car, Don.
Yeah, so much for
Oh my
that.
goodness!
Don't send it to him. Send it to me.
Yeah,
It's the Alfa Romeo Tonale.
I
There
understand.
you go.
I understand, and you've done a perfect job. And it's just me. I can't help
He
it.
just stubbed his toe and broke his toenail.
That's
Right.
right.
Oh my gosh, you broke your Tonale.
Yeah, that's it, my Tonale. Yeah, that's exactly right. Well,
And then, of course, we'll have our Chrysler Hybrid Pacifica there, which I know Mike drove recently. And it's still, we still keep winning awards as one of the best minivans on the market.
and I have to
Absolutely.
tell you that somebody asked me the other day that they were in the market for a minivan, and they were almost dead set on buying that Chrysler Pacifica. And I'm going, well, go for it. It's a great vehicle.
Why would you not?
I know. And that's stow and go thing that you've got with the seats. I mean, nothing can compare to that. It's a beautiful vehicle. If you got a family, there you go. That's the way to do it.
Right, yeah. And I mean, more and more, well, even empty nesters are using minivans nowadays. It's
It doesn't have
amazing.
the stigma reputation that it used to have. Oh, that's a
you
mom
know,
and pop
I hope
car.
it. I think in Texas, I think it still does. I think Texans, at least a lot of families prefer having the really big SUVs, and I don't know. You really get more storage, you get better fuel economy in the Pacifica than you would in any SUV. So it's a great.
It's easier to drive.
vehicle.
It's a car-like ride, unlike the SUV.
Yes.
Right.
And
Right.
I really
Of course,
enjoy
I'm
it.
guilty because when my kids were little, I had a Pacifica, and they loved it. They thought they were the coolest kids on the block, because they had their screens in the back seat, and But then the moment that they could actually climb in and out and buckle themselves up, I got a Jeep Wrangler.
Well, yeah.
And by the way, speaking of that, you know that our friendship goes back now 25 years. And I was working at a television station here in town. And I will tell you this, that we have known each other. Actually, if you look at their picture right there, that's Kimberly Schultz, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, look, I met her when she was a baby. And look at her now. I mean, she's what,
Right,
20? She's 25.
Wow.
I was just right out of high school.
Oh, my God.
Isn't it amazing? That's what's so great about this industry is, you know, I really have had the same job for a long time, but because the vehicles change every year and the industry changes, every year brings something new and interesting and like a new challenge to overcome, or, you know, something new that we need to educate people about, or a new design that's just, you know, incredibly relevant and beautiful, you know. So it's been
and then you have idiots like me that embarrass you, put a smile on your face, and do all of the crazy things that I've done all the years that you've known me.
Oh my goodness. No, you've always been so much fun. Both you and Mike have just been a joy to work with. And
Well,
I'm so glad you're coming up to Dallas, Mike, so we can see you. And then you're going to stay for rodeo?
Yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
So we're going to have our lineup at rodeo will be 3 different types of trucks, the Tungsten, the Ram 1500 Tungsten, the Ram 1500 Limited. We're going to have the Rebel there for the off-road course because the RHO isn't in the fleet yet. And then we'll have the Jeep Wrangler 392 for you to drive. And they have got a... Yeah, go ahead.
The last time I was up at that track, there was no... they were just getting started on designing the off-road, so I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, that off-road track is fantastic. It's got some really technical elements to it that are great. And then the back half of it is a Baja course. So, which is where the Wrangler 392 really, you know, can show what it's capable of. You know, it is a hoot to drive.
Kimberly,
and you'll have a blast.
Looking forward to it.
I'm just going to say, Kimberly, it's so great to talk to you. We thank you so much for joining us today. How old are the kids now, by the way?
Oh my gosh, they're in they're in college now.
Oh my God, I remember when she was pregnant with them.
I know. This is my first year as an official empty nester.
I love it. Well, it's great to talk to you. Great to see you. Mike's going to send my love up there and give you a big hug. And we appreciate you. And hopefully we will see you at this year's Houston Auto Show.
Oh, you bet. You bet. We'll be there.
Thanks again. Talk to you soon.
Bye, y'all. Have a great show.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Okay, the In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show is available 24/7 through the iHeartRadio app. Just look for In-Wheel Time Car Talk. Grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider. We also video stream live the 2-hour weekly show on Facebook, YouTube, and InWheelTime.com. Our show continues right after this quick break. Oops. How about this quick break?
The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants will have you telling your family and friends just what the original recipe means when it comes to the best fajitas in Southeast Texas. Founder Stan Holt invites you to visit the first Lupi Tortilla near I-10 and Highway 6. Here is the original house that inspired the design of all the rest and the original charm that helped make Lupi Tortilla the go-to destination for Houston Tex-Mex. Nothing can compete with the original lime pepper marinade that everyone will agree makes Lupi Tortilla award-winning beef fajitas the best anywhere. Lupi Tortilla Katie's another location that gives you the same quality and service Houstonians have come to expect at Lupi's. It's located on 99 the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard in Katy. Find yourself in Aggieland? Head to the Lupi Tortilla in College Station. Located just around the corner from Kyle Field, it's a great place to enjoy those famous frozen margaritas before or after the game. Going to Louisiana? The Lupi Tortilla in Beaumont is on I-10, so you can't miss it. The original group of Lupi Tortilla restaurants has the best Tex-Mex anywhere, and you're invited anytime. Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your cars finish without a full repaint. Searching for the real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get that thing protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need or can't afford. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today, and online at gcautoshield.com.
Welcome back to the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Time now for the Cruise In and Events calendars, and
Yes,
Jeffrey
sir.
has that.
Okay, Saturday, the 28th, next weekend, you got the Car Meet Garages and Gearheads, which is / the Woodlands Coffee and Cars. It's a regional thing. They are combining it together. It goes from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. at the Garages of America, located at 5432 FM 1488.
It's Saturday or Sunday?
It's Saturday.
Okay.
And it actually, there's no fee. They've had over 300 cars last time they did it. So go out there and enjoy it. Then you've got Caffeine and Chrome at the Getaway Classic Cars of Houston. It's a reoccurring gathering for all the car enthusiasts nationwide. This event takes place the last Saturday of every month. So be out there and take a look at it. They've got prizes. You take your prized possession out there, and that's at 1910 Cypress Station in Houston. Then here's my favorite, a Groove Fest 2024. It's an award-winning festival, flashback to the good old days, celebration of the old groove things, baby. Traditionally held in Tomball Depot. It is at 201 South Elm Street in Tomball, Texas. And then, of course, you've got on Sunday of next week, you've got the Week the Car Meetup in Willis, Texas. And then, of course, Don's been talking all morning about the events that we're having. You've got Woody's Waterfront coming up next weekend, Space City Corvette Show on the 12th of October, the 19th, Spring Branch High School, and so on.
Got a couple headlines I want to get in before the end of the show. More than half of new vehicle buyers recently surveyed said it was important that they were introduced to someone from the dealership's service department when picking up their new car. But more than half of respondents said they didn't meet anyone the last time they bought a new vehicle, according to the Cars.com and Dealer Rater survey conducted in August for Automotive News. Many believe a sales-to-service handoff is an important factor in customer retention. Yes, it is.
Yep.
51% of those surveyed said it was very important that they meet somebody from the dealership service department. Another 14% characterized it as somewhat important. 21% said, I don't care one way or the other. I care.
I do too.
Because you know you're going to meet somebody in the service department, and I want to shake their hand before I go in there mad.
That's true.
Ford Motor Company encouraging road trip karaoke with a new feature on some models' infotainment system, but solo commuters can't play it unless the vehicle is parked.
Wow.
Software update for the 24 F-150 Lightning pickup truck includes a version of the Stingray, oddly enough, karaoke app that uses sensors to detect whether anyone's in the front passenger seat. If so, the passenger can scan a QR code on the screen to control the karaoke experience from a smartphone while playing songs through the vehicle's audio system. Coming to a car near you. Auto dealerships might see higher demand from consumers following the Federal Reserve's decision September 18th to cut its benchmark rate of 0.5 points. According to Edmunds, many Americans have been holding off on making vehicle purchases in hopes that prices and interest rates would come down or that incentives would make a return. The Fed on the 18th announced a new rate target of 4.75 to 5% when it comes to loans. Okay? And 25 vehicles across 3 categories have advanced to the next round of the North American Car, Truck, and Utility Vehicle of the Year Awards for 2025. We'll have to get a hold of Jack Nerad, talk about this. There are now 10 cars and 10 utilities and 5 trucks in the running for the annual awards. Almost 50% of the 25 semifinalists are electric vehicles, even though they make up only about 8% of market share. And nearly 500 Toyota dealerships are helping to support local flag football leagues as part of the automaker's new sponsorship deal with the NFL. About 40% of the company's U.S. retailers have gotten involved with NFL flag in some way during the first year of the deal. NFL Flag said more than 700,000 kids ages 4 to 17 participate in the 1,800 leagues around the country. So if you got a kid in that age group, well, that's a good one. So hopefully they won't get hurt when they're out there playing in pads.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. And Robin Behrendorf envisions a big future in the U.S. for digital automobile price tags. He believes the family's company, Digital Communication Solutions, will make that happen. The main technology centers on a digital pricing tool, a tablet placed inside the car at the windshield or side window for customers to view, 2 sizes available so they can change the price whenever they want to. I don't think that either one of the guys were listening to that when I said that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just kind of trying.
I'm thinking maybe perhaps that what's going to happen is that I think you got me on there right now. But we're talking to all of us.
Okay. Well, all right.
That I think what's going to happen is that the laptops, the pads, are going to get stolen out of the vehicles. Nobody's going to care about what the price of the car is.
Yeah, it's true.
I like that car. I'll buy it. How much are the monthly payments? Isn't that the way it usually goes anyway?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Well, I guess that the next time we see each other, it'll be down by the bay.
Down by the river.
Oh,
You bringing your white van?
I'm bringing the Man,
Are you bringing the Corvette?
I think he is.
I'm going to try to bring the Corvette if it's possible to do that. The other thing is that I posted a thing on my Facebook page. Somebody had put a white van up there that says Matt Foley on the tire cover.
Yeah, I saw that.
Motivational speaker. I love it. We'd love to hear from you. Shoot us an email, info@inwheeltime.com. Back after this.
Pro-Am Auto Accessories has been serving Houston's auto enthusiasts since 1984, providing world-class products for sports cars, European sedans, and American muscle. Pro-Am is known as the place to go to find exclusive and hard-to-find parts and accessories. Pro-Am is one of the very first distributors in the USA for brands such as Recaro, Redline, Momo, Corbo, and Simpson. Located in the heart of Houston's premier retail and service corridor, the Galleria area, Pro-Am's walk-in storefront includes an 8,000-square-foot warehouse, showroom, and installation bays. Pro-Am not only sells parts and accessories, but also offers installation and service. Pro-Am is now reaching a worldwide audience through Pro-Am.com, taking its local reputation to the rest of the world. At Pro-Am Auto, you'll be dealing with a small group of professionals who truly want to help you with your automotive needs. If you don't see what you're looking for on the website, call and Pro-Am will lend you a hand. Pro-Am Auto, 6125 Richmond at Green Ridge in Houston's Galleria area. Call them at 713-781-7755. The N-Wheel Time Fall Tour begins Saturday, September 28th at Woody's 6th Annual Waterfront Rod and Custom Car Show. There'll be awards for Best Truck, Rat Rod, Import, Paint, Engine, Interior, and Best of Show. It happens at the Topwater Grill in San Leon, Texas, where the backdrop of Galveston Bay will be one for your car scrapbook. Registration is $30 per car on site. Visitors are free 8 to 4, Saturday, September 28th. It's Woody's 6th Annual Waterfront Rod and Custom Car Show at Topwater Grill in San Leon, Texas. The N-Wheel Time Fall Remote Tour continues Saturday, October 12th from 8:30 to 3 at the Good Grub and Gears Car Show and Fall Festival, hosted by the Space City Corvette Club. See up to 300 cars under the trees in beautiful Stevenson Park at 1100 Friendswood Drive in Friendswood. Competitors register online. Proceeds benefit Texas Equisearch. Showgoers will see all makes and models of the finest rides around at this judged event. It's Saturday, October 12th, 8:30 to 3 at the Good Grub and Gears Car Show and Fall Festival, Stevenson Park in Friendswood.
Well, that's all for this week's In-Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Be sure and check out our website, inwheeltime.com. Follow us on Facebook. Give us a like, if you would. Tell your car friends about us and share our stuff. We'll keep you connected to all things automotive all week long. The love line is open and can be reached anytime. info@inwheeltime.com. That's our email address. We like car pics, so send us some of your car with a description and any info you want to include, and we'll feature it on a future show. When you're looking for award-winning car talk, you can find it, the N-Wheel Time Car Talk Show, 24/7 on the iHeartRadio app. Grab a podcast anytime from your favorite podcast provider. We live stream the show on Facebook, YouTube, and inwheeltime.com every Saturday, 10 to noon Central Time. Next week, an extra bonus hour. We're going to be down there at Woody's Waterfront Car Show from 10 to 1. The N-Wheel Time Video Technical Director is We Need More, Jeff Zekin. For booking agent, video editor, and people finder, Mike Out of This World Mars, and Chief Engineer David Ainsley, I'm Don Armstrong. We hope you'll join us next week when we'll be coming to you from the 6th Annual Waterfront Rod and Custom Car Show at Topwater Grill in San Leon, Texas. Our live broadcast runs 10 to 1 Central Time on all of our in-wheel time Car Talk outlets. Be safe out there. Have yourself a great weekend.
That's it for this podcast episode of the In-Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict, TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.